Hi guys again, so I believe this will be the last video of the series. This time we'll try to finish the game. Okay, so let's first start by adding some very needed things, which will be the out triggers when we detect how to detect when the ball is out, and also I will add some spawn points when we lose the point or win. We will automatically be teleported to a place. So let's add that. Let's make some new empty objects. Let's name this one serve right. Okay, and it will be, I think you guessed it, about here. Okay, so let's make it the same height as our player, which has 162. Yeah, that's about right. Let's duplicate and put the left one. Let's call this one serve left. Perfect. Now I will add some triggers to the court which will detect if the ball is out. Let's go to our ground, create empty, right under it, and add component, box collider. Let's edit this collider. So by default it has the same parameters and width and height as the ground, so we'll change those, make something like this. Okay, let's raise it just a little bit so it always hits the ball, but right. Cool. Let's call this out, duplicate it, edit, and make another one there. Zoom in. Nice. And another two. For the sides. Let's not forget the sides. Right. Okay. That's about right. You can mess around with this as much as you want. And one last one. Sure, there's a faster way to do this, but I'm lazy. So, yeah. Okay. So we have the out courts. Let's give them a tag of out. Add tag. Let's say out. Okay. Let's not forget to assign it. So we click on them all and we give them their tag. Perfect. Now, okay. So now what should we do? Let's go back to our Visual Studio and add these out and serve places. So player, we are in the player script, and let's add two transforms, and let's also make a serialized field so we can assign it in the inspector. So transform, let's call it serve right, and another one for serve left. Cool. Then okay, let's assign it before we forget, because I always forget. And player, we can see it right there, serve right and serve left. Sweet. Okay, now let's go to our Visual Studio again and make it so the player resets. How can we do that? Let's make a function. Let's call it public void reset, and we will simply set our transform.position to serve right.position for now. We will change it after we check it. Maybe once left, once right. We can also do that with a boolean, so it's not that hard. Let's make bool served left, for example, or right equals true. And here say if served right we will do serve left and else serve right, and of course reverse it. So served right equals the opposite of served right. Okay, now what can we do else? So when can we call this? We can call this if the ball hits the wall, of course. So see here, player, I don't know if we have, okay, we don't. So I will just do a game object dot font, which I don't like because it's very slow if you have a lot of objects in our scene, but this is a simple game, so it's fine. We call them player dot get component player dot reset, we called it. Yep, reset, and it should do it. So all we did now had two spawn points for the serve right and left, and we do them interchangeably, and we call a method when the ball hits the wall. I compile and let's try it. I hope we don't have any errors. Okay, let's come here to this. Sweet, it automatically okay, why did it not come back? It's always left for some reason. I don't know why it's always left. Let's see. Let us see. Player has right and left. They are not the same. So we might have something wrong here. Served right. I mistyped it. Just a mistype, so let's try again. Sweet. Oh, okay, did it twice. It's okay. Okay, I think it's working now. Should go right this time. Perfect. So that works. Great. Now, okay, so I want to track who hit the ball. So when we score a point, we know who won, and we will do that by going to our ball script, and I will give it a public string. Let's call it the hitter. So the last one who hit it, and so when we hit the ball, we will assign the name of the hitter. So here, as the player, remember we hit in this collision detection with our box. Right after we give it some force, say ball.get component ball.hitter equals player. And we do the same when we serve. So when we serve, right after we play the animation, we give it our name. Same for the bot, right after he hits it and gives it some power. I think it's here. Is it here? Yes, it is here. Let's name it bot this time. Cool. And let's try to check. Let it compile for a second, and okay, let's click on our ball. We can see the hitter here. It's blank for now, and after I hit like this, named player, now it's bot. Try to play a point without losing. Player, bot, player. So okay, it works perfect. Now we will check if we collide with the out cards, which we made triggers, I believe. Have we? We did not. So let's check is trigger, so they don't mess anything up. And in our ball script, we do a void on trigger enter if other that compare tag. say it out, then so let's add some score variables, and I'll be lazy and add it in the ball script, but we should really make another script called score, but it's fine. So let's make int player score, int ball score, copy pasta, and remove this, put 0. Well, in C# it's already 0, but just to be clear, so if hitter equals player, so if the player is the last guy who hit the ball, and the ball hit the wall, so he made him a winner. So we are in the out, so if the last player who was if the last player who hit the ball was us, and it collided with the out chord, so we lost the point. So if hitter equals player, then bot score plus plus. We won't do the 40, 30, 15 and stuff, we'll just do some points. Else, if the last one who hit it was the bot and it landed out, then player score plus plus. And of course, let's not forget, if one of us hits the ball directly into the wall, that should be also a winner. So it did not hit the out card, and it was good, it directly hit the wall. So in the compare tag with wall, let's make the same thing. So if we don't need this, just need those. If the hitter was player, then we would increase the player score because he hit the ball, it landed inside the court and then directly onto the wall, so he made a winner. And same with the bot, if he made a winner, great. Wait, we auto format automatically. So I believe this is good for now. Let's test it out. Let's compile quickly. Fine. Let's click on the ball. Make this into debug mode so we can see more. Let's play. So we have player score 0 and bot score 0 for now. Okay. Try to play. Okay, so we forgot the net. We will make that later, so it's okay. Let's see the winner. He did get a point. Perfect. Now I'll try to hit the ball out. It's not that easy. I made a winner. I won 6 points. That is not what we wanted, but it's fine. We will fix that later. Okay, so one last time for the out. Let's make this. Okay, it worked, but we need to fix something. So if we give a point to someone, we have to stop until the ball is back in play. How can we fix this? We can add a boolean playing. Let's call it playing, and playing will be equal to true from the start. So if we have our boolean to true, we can play and add a point, just one. And right after we add the point, we set it to false. Same here, playing equals false. So we have given a point, we don't want to count anymore. And if playing, so if we are playing, we can add, otherwise we don't do anything. Same here, if playing, we can check who hit the ball and everything, and set playing to false. Okay, great, but of course we have to reset it. So after we serve, we can hit put the playing boolean into true, and let's make it public. so we can access it from the ball player script. And playing to true. I believe this is correct. So when we press R or T for the serve, we launch the ball, etc., and then hit make the playing variable into true. So we are playing a point. Right after it hits something, a surface or a wall, we check if we are playing. We will give some points and set it to false. Same here. If we are playing and we collide it with the out court, we will give some points and set it to false, so we don't give any more points. Okay, so let's try this time. That should fix it. I hope. I really hope. Okay, so I'll try to play an ace. Oh, sorry. Okay, he got 1 point. And I also got 1 point. I got another point. Great. Now let's play some point. Great, she got just 1 point. This is perfect for now. And of course, let's add the net. If we collide with the net, then same as the out court, and let's give it a tag. Where is our net? Okay, net. Let's give this a tag. Well, it's actually the same as out, so don't need to give it another tag. If we hit the net, just like hitting the out court. So that should fix it. Let's try. Let's click on the ball. Okay. Did we get a point? Well, I kind of made it very hard to fail, so we have to take that into consideration. But I believe it's working now. It has to work. Like we already. Oh, right. It won't work because this is a collision, not a trigger. So let's fix that, and we can fix that in here. If as if compare tag, we say it out. I believe we say it out. Yeah. All we have to do is give some points. We reset. Yeah, we reset. And that's perfect. Cool. Okay. So if we hit the net, ball stops and we reset and add some points. Okay, so that's perfect. All we have to do is make a score. We can see it. So let's add some text. Create UI text. So it's right in the bottom of the screen. We can move it. We have to move it. Where is it? Okay, it's there. Let's place it, I don't know, here, maybe. Let's anchor it better. Yeah. Go there, hold Alt and anchor to the top. Move it just a little bit down. And make it white. And make it a little bit bigger. And let's clear. Make another one. Place it down. Call this bot. And should be fine for now. So, okay. Let's name them player and the bot. And again in the ball script, I will add a using Unity engine.ui so we can use the text. say text player score and should say bot score. And let's make this serialized field so we can see it in the inspector and assign it directly without making any game object that find or anything. What? Oh, we have to text. So player score text and player bot score text. Back to Unity. Let's click on the ball and we can see two new fields. Player. Oh, I believe you couldn't see my scores before. I'm not sure because of my face. Well, just know that it worked. Let's see it now. Okay, so how can we display this? Right after we hit, we will update. Let's make a void update scores and do say player score text dot text equals player whoops plus player score. Same for the bot. Bot score. Same here. Bot score. And when do we update? We update here when we add something, and here and here too. So if we hit the wall or the net or the out court. Let's try to play. Let's hope we don't have any problems like we always do. So let me play point. Let's make okay, perfect. That's not perfect. He scored for himself. Let's see why. I believe I have them inverted. That is weird. Okay, what if I score a point? Come on, let me score. If I score a point, nothing happens. So are the scores even right? Correct. Let's see. They are. Okay. Let's try again. Oh, we have an error. What's the error? Player.reset. What's wrong with player.reset? Now. We couldn't find the player. Interesting. Oh, I see. We shouldn't name this player. We should name this player text. And this bot text. The Unity when did the game object defined got us a problem because we had named the text as player and that wasn't cool. So now it works perfectly. Now I would ace him if I could. Ace for me, another ace for me, more aces for me. He played it. Let's try to hit it out. Oopsie. Out? Yeah, out. Out works. So this works, I believe, very well. What can we add else? I don't know. Maybe we can add a menu, but that's not something very hard to do. We basically did everything we needed. I believe you know now how to make everything you want in this game. You can change the graphics because they really don't look good. You can add better UI, more skins or something. And if there's something, you can ask in the comments. So thank you so much for watching my series, and if you have any other suggestions, maybe put them in the comments. So goodbye.